Some of my favorite topics is relationship, love, spirituality, and neuroscience. And here I want to share my findings with you. Welcome to 15 Minutes. My name is Beatrice. I'm a relationship coach. I'm a spiritual junkie. And I just love relationships. And I've done relationship practice for 12 years together with my partner. And I've been teaching it for 10 years, how to blend modern science with anxious spiritual wisdom, because there is something really good in both of those worlds. So this is what I do for a living. And I know that so many women that I meet struggle with relationship. And when we struggle with relationship, what actually happens is that it affects all areas of our life. Not just the person that we are relating to, it affects our health, our well-being. One of the longest study in the world shows that the quality of our relationship is equal with the quality of our life. So it's actually matter more than if what you eat and if you exercise, and so few is actually focusing on raising the quality of their relationship. Because like I did, for at least I thought this is how it is. I struggled with relationship from I was very young till I was a little bit over 40. I was such a people pleaser. I was such an overgiver. I were seeking validation outside of myself the whole time. I was codependent. I was so bad at relationship. I ended up in a cult, and I was in the cult for 5 years before I finally woke up and realized I'm really bad at this. I need to do something about my level of relating. I had such a deep longing to belong to something, to a group, to a relationship. So I constantly left myself behind. I thought if I could make everyone happy, if I could meet everyone's needs, if I could be the one that solve all the problems, I was a part of that group. Or I thought that was how to be a part of a group. And then I crashed. I crashed so deeply. I was in such a burnout, and there was only one way to go, and that was to go the path of healing and learning. And I've been on that path for more than 10 years now. And what I found on that journey, or that I'm still finding out because I'm still learning, is that you can change your behavior. And when you change your behavior, when you start reprogramming your beliefs and your action and how you show up in relationship, our relationships change. It sounds so simple, but I didn't know that. I tried with the same recipe over and over again. And my old recipes were taking care of everything, taking responsibility over responsibility. I, like I said, was an overgiver. I constantly poured myself into all my relationship. I didn't dare to speak up. I didn't dare to challenge anyone. I didn't have any clue about my own needs. I didn't even know I had needs. I could hear myself say so many times, I don't know, it doesn't matter for me. And now, 10 years later, I know it also matters for me. Of course, it matters for me too. And of course, it matters for you too. So wherever you are in your love life and with your relationship, you can always go to the next level. You can always do something else. But one of the things that holds us back in our relationship is actually the victim role. I can't do it. Relationship, that kind of love and relationship isn't for me. I always tend to attract the wrong people. Why am I a magnet for this? It's like something outside of us is determined the level of our relationship and the level of love that we can experience. That is not true. That is not true. One of the first models I learned, it was super early. It was such a wake-up call for me, was the drama triangle. It's made of Stephen Cartman. It's from the 60s. You maybe heard of it. I just love it. I love the simplicity of it because it describes how a codependent relationship works, the dynamic, the roles we play in it. And the roles are 3. It's the victim. And then a victim always needs a savior and also something to be saved from, and that's the persecutor. And these roles are what we play in our codependent relationship. I was constantly the savior. So I was always attracted to someone I could save, someone with little sad eyes, someone that didn't really believe in themselves, someone that had a tendency to be a little bit depressed, or something that I could light up their worlds and come with my savior energy and it's like, yeah, this is no problem, just we do like this. That was my role in the relationship, to constantly bring in the light, the joy, the solutions to other people. And that was what I was attracted to, because if I didn't have a victim that I could save, I didn't know what kind of role of course this was totally unconscious, but I didn't know what kind of role I would have in that person's life. So I wasn't attracted to anything else. And the victim, of course, is also then always attracted to a savior because they need a savior. Because when we are in victim mode, we think the solution is always outside ourselves. That's not true. You have all the power within you. You have all the power within you to solve your problems. But when we are in a victim role, I've done it so much. I've done it for years. This is a trap. I can still go here, but now I see myself when I do it. There is someone else outside of me that needs to change so I can feel good or be happy or whatever we long for in life. There is someone else. And if we are in a relationship that has the dynamic that we see in the drama triangle, there is always something wrong with my partner. There is always something that my partner needs to change so I can be happy, so that this relationship would be better. If just my partner would do X, Y, and Z, then this relationship would be totally different and I would be happy in it. That's a lie. We so believe in it, but whatever your partner do, don't put yourself in a victim role. Be the one that rises above that and go into realizing that you have all the power. Otherwise, you are trapped in the victim role and you need someone else to change. You need a savior. And if they don't save it, if they don't change, we often go into the persecutor, like blaming them and telling them that they are not good enough or that we are not happy with them. And then we are dancing this dance in the drama triangle. And it's a trap. I can say it so many times. It's a trap. You have the power to change your relationship dynamic. It starts with you. And I've done it so many years now. I know how it works, both from a neuroscience perspective, but also from a spiritual perspective. It's like when you evolve, all your relationship has to rearrange itself around your new level. But if you choose to stay on a lower level where you are a victim or a persecutor or a savior, and then you are just wondering like, no, but this is just the level that I'm at and I cannot do anything else. Yes, you can. You can learn and you can rise above the level that you are now, and you will be on a totally new level. And what is also very interesting on that level is that you start be attracted to a different kind of person, And if you want to learn more about this, check out my web page. And I teach this in my course, Next Level of Love. I teach you how to do it. I teach you the mechanism to move from one level to the next. And what happens is that you attract people with you, or you start to meet new kind of people. So whatever happens, you need to learn and trust the process. When you are leveling up, the people that are meant to come with you to the next level will come with you to the next level. And if you are done with them on a soul level, you will move up and they will stay, but you will not find them attractive anymore. And so this is the game and the play of the soul, and how we grow and how we learn. And I will talk more about that kind of learning and how you can do it. By start to check yourself. Do I play any role in the drama triangle?